So you're giving a talk tonight. What is this talk about?
Well, tonight I'm giving a talk about a subject that's very close to my heart, the search for life on Mars. In fact, that's the title of the talk, and I will start, not on Mars, but on the Earth, talking about the extreme environments on Earth that I have personally been to, where we have searched for kind of the edges of where life can exist on the Earth. And we try and find locations that are as Mars-like as we can, and that leads us to the polar regions and the high deserts of the polar regions. There's both north and south that you can look at. And when we go there, we find that life has found a purchase in the rocks of the walls of canyons and in the ice soil boundary. So very intriguing, and leads us to think that perhaps on Mars there are places that are similar to those places on Earth. Now, whether they're inhabited or not is the question. We have some clues to life on Mars that come from meteorites that have come from Mars that have been knocked off the planet by impacts and have been investigated. I'll talk a little about that. That's not really strong evidence because these rocks have been on the Earth a long time too. Finally, we'll talk about orbital missions and what they've told us about life on, potential life on Mars, life signatures seen from space. But really the thrust of the talk is about 3 different landed missions. The Viking mission in '76 that looked for life and gave us clues that there are no organic materials on Mars, and a very negative result as far as life is concerned. Second is the 2 rover missions, Spirit and Opportunity, that tell us about the early environment on Mars and the presence of water and the potential for habitats in early Mars. And the third is the Phoenix mission that's looking at current conditions in the polar regions. And that's where we've gotten some really interesting clues. And what we've learned is there's a material called perchlorate in the soil. And perchlorate, among its many interesting properties, I'll talk about 2. One, it can lower the freezing temperature of water from 0 degrees centigrade to -70. And 2, the instrument on Viking that said no organics is fooled by the presence of perchlorate. Perchlorate will destroy organics as you heat soil plus perchlorate up. And finally, I'll talk about the hopes for finding evidence for life in the future. There's a mission coming up, Mars Science Laboratory. It'll take the next step. And finally, wouldn't it be nice if we could send humans to Mars? And I think that's when we'll actually be able to answer this question, is there life on Mars?